Today we are in the second set of notes on statistics, and we're going to be focusing on two-way tables. So a good strategy for problems like this, and I recommend you to always do this, is to find your totals. So notice they gave you the total males and females, but they did not give us our total yeses and our no's. So we're going to add that up. So I have a total of 14 yeses, and I have a total of 14 no's. And then in like a little backwards L over here, we're going to say that the total is 28. So we're going to kind of use that throughout these problems. And again, whenever you start these problems, I say find your totals first. So for letter A, it says find the probability the person did the chores. So I'm dealing with a whole population of 28 people. And of those 28 people, I know 14 of them did their chores. And that's all you would have to set up. In class, when we have a calculator, you would divide this out and write it as a percentage. So this ends up being 0.5, which I know is 50%. Letter B, find the probability the person is female. Again, we're dealing with the whole population of 28. And of our population of 28, 13 are females. So those are two very basic. There's nothing given, which means you're dealing with the whole population. In letter C and D, notice you see this new phrase of given. So that means I'm restricting the population. I'm not using the full population. So letter C says, find the probability the person did not do their chores given they are male. So what I recommend doing is go to the fact that they are male. So I only have 15 males who took this survey. And of these 15 males, 8 of them did not do their chores. So that's how you set up that one. Letter D, again, I have a given. So it says given that they did their chores. So I go to the yes category. So 14 people did their chores. And of those 14, 7 of them were female. So again, this is what we call conditional probability, where you're given certain conditions and you have to fulfill them. So let's try the next one. So notice I already got the totals for you. I recommend pausing the video real quick and copying these totals down so that way you have them on your paper. I just did it just to kind of save some time. You would be expected to do that part on your own in class. So letter A says find the probability the material was recycled. So notice I have no conditional probability here, so I'm using the full total, and that total is 229.2. And of this total, the amount that was recycled total was 68. So now we're getting back into the idea of the given. So this bar represents given. So notice it says find the probability the material is not recycled given that is metal. So what I recommend is finding the bottom number first. So my metal total is the 18.2. And of this metal total, the part that's not recycled is 11.9. So notice again, I've restricted that whole population. I'm not using that total population of 229. Letter C, find the probability the material is recycled given that it is glass. So my glass total is 12.5, so I would start that as the bottom. And of that 12.5, that's made up of these two numbers, 2.4 and 10.1, and I need the value that represents recycled glass, so that's 2.4. And lastly, letter D, it says find the probability the material is plastic given that it is not recycled. So my total for not recycled is 161.2, and again, that's coming from right here. And of the not recycled, so of this, I need the value that represents plastic, and that would be 24. So this is the general idea. I would like you to try the practice problem on the next page. There is one typo at the bottom. It says has experience, and that should actually say into hand. So it should not say has experience, it should say into hand. We are going to do some more practice on this material tomorrow.